Hello everyone, this is Devang again with episode 18 of the Outlaw Joseph Scotts, entitled Alright, Everybody Be Cool, This is a Robbery. Joseph has headed to town after successfully fending off waves and waves of enemies and gotten some ill-gained loot, and now he's heading back to town to spend some of that loot. Which he actually does, but I will leave that for you to see and enjoy. There's going to be, shootouts and all sorts of interesting things going on, or maybe not. We'll see. Thanks for watching, and hold on.
Okay, here we are. Yeah, at town. Well, first, obviously, we need to make the roll to see if we have a travel hazard. And 3, we do not. So Joseph successfully gets to town. And so we're going to need to decide what we're going to do here. Well, I think first thing is, obviously I'm out of room because I picked up this amulet. And I also have a lot of Darkstone, and I've got 6 right now. Obviously one's going to be spent for bullets, at least 5. I need 8 for the grip for his other pistol, and he's got 4 corruption. I think he's gonna have to get a tomb chest, which is another weight. So the issue is going to be, if I don't sell something else, if I find something decent that has any weight, I'm not gonna be able to carry it, or even if it's not something that I necessarily want, but something that I'll sell for, say, a lot of money. If there's something worth like a 500 or something, it's going to be an agonizing decision. So first of all, going to sell the amulet for 225. I think that's a given. And I need to subtract the $10 for staying at the hotel, creature comforts and all that. And then I think, as much as it pains me, because it does occasionally happen, but I also a lot of times forget about it, I'm going to sell the amulet of Kotak. I know, it keeps coming back to me. Maybe I'll get it again, and we'll see. It's worth another 250. And, that's just, I think, what I'm going to have to do just to make sure that I have room after I pick up the tomb chest for anything else that I pick up that may come along that might be really cool or really important. So I'm thinking Joseph has essentially 2 things that he really needs to do. Well, sort of 3, but 2 of them he can do at one place. First of all, he obviously needs to go get Darkstone bullets. So he needs to hit the blacksmith and get the tomb chest. So at the blacksmith he can get the Darkstone bullets and he can get the tomb chest, and that will take care of those. And the other thing is he needs to get rid of his corruption, and he needs to pick up some healing items. He used them all, his bandages. All he's got left is 2 whiskey in his side bags. I need to get some herbs or some bandages, which I can get at the doctor's office, and the corruption can get taken care of at the doctor's office. Now the corruption is more expensive, but it's also more reliable at the doctor's office. You can get the corruption done at the church, but it's kind of a random amount how much it gets rid of. And with 4, that's getting awfully close. So to a mutation, which mutations can be useful. It just kind of depends on the mutation, but I don't really want to risk it. So the first thing, day 1, Joseph's going to go to the blacksmith, get his Darkstone bullets, get his tomb chest. We're going to get those out of the way. And he'll deal with the potential corruption. If I get the tomb chest, I won't have nearly as much in the way of Darkstone to worry about. So we will start day 1 at the blacksmith. Let's roll. Let's see what we get. Blacksmith, a 10. A 10 at the blacksmith is a forging sale. All purchase prices are reduced by $50. To a minimum of $10. Excellent. Excellent. So, let us see here. Darkstone bullets are going to cost 1 Darkstone, so we'll take 1 Darkstone away. And $200, but we are $50 cheaper. So that is only $150. And then we will do the tomb chest, which is $600. Make it $550. And that will leave him in a pretty good position for the next time. He'll have the Darkstone in its tomb chest, and he won't need to worry about it. He'll only really need to worry about it. I think the only thing he has that has an icon at this point is the one pistol that has the Darkstone grip on it, which would be excellent. And now, obviously, using up a lot of his funds here. Let's see what we've got left after I bought both of those. Okay, so he's got about 900 gold left. And the challenge is going to be when he has enough Darkstone and when he can get enough money for another Darkstone grip. 1200 is a lot, especially since he needs to buy healing items and remove the corruption and whatnot. But I think the tomb chest is kind of a given. I was afraid that was what I was going to have to do, and indeed it was. It's just too risky with all that Darkstone. Too prone to mutation. And eventually I'm sure Joseph will get mutated, but hopefully not today. So that was day one. Let's see if we have a town event. We do not. And then rolling for his wanted status. Let's see if somebody recognizes him. Ooh, 2 people recognize him. So he's going to have to spend $100, which is very annoying. But that's one of the downsides of being an outlaw. So back to the hotel. We'll spend another $10, and now we day 2. Go to the doctor's office. Go to the doctor's office. Let's get the corruption and the mutation, or the corruptions taken care of, and get some healing items. And then we'll go gambling, and we'll see how long we can stay in town. Try to regain some of the money that we've just put out here. So, event at the doctor's office is a 9. Which is expert surgeon. So attempts at surgery are +1. Well, he doesn't have any injuries or mutations to require surgery. So treating corruption. Corruption is going to cost $100 per, so that's $400. Whew, that is a lot, but down to 395. But it does get rid of all 4 of his corruption points. Easy peasy. And then he needs to roll a d6. 1, 2, or 3. He takes wounds for the next adventure, but there are none. At the doctor's office, let's see, he's got 395 left. Healing herbs are 125. So let's see, 250, 375 would get him 3 healing herbs, but then he won't have enough to gamble with. And I think I want to try to gamble. So let's do 2 healing herbs for 250. So that leaves him 145. And then let's go with a single bandages. So I'm at 95. So as long as I do well enough at poker, that should get me enough to do craps, which is my better stat. That's going to be, well, this is true. My cunning's only 3, so that's going to be 3 dice. 3 dice. Well, I do have a grit. So maybe I may have to use the grit on the poker to get enough to give me a chance to make some money at the craps. Or I could go to the outpost, honestly, and agility's 4, d6 times 50 for each 5+ rolled. For each one, I'm taking some hits. And it failed. You know what? Maybe I'll rob the bank first. And we'll try robbing the bank first tomorrow. All right. So here we go. End of the day. No town event. Oops, sorry, that was day 2. Alright, and let's see if he gets recognized. He does get recognized. I almost actually forgot about that. Which leaves me with $45. Yeah, well, let's hold up the bank. Why not? Day 3. So we'll pay another 10, down to $35. He is desperate. He is desperate. Gonna go to the Frontier Outpost, and he's gonna attempt to hold up the bank. So an agility, a 4, 5+ test. Failed it horribly. Not even one success. So I'm gonna use my grit. Let's try that again. I need at least one success. There we go. There we go. So I get 3 successes, which means I'm going to get a D6 times 50 for each of these. Not a lot, but that's actually decent. So 250, is that right? Yeah, 250, and another 100, 350, 400. Excellent. So, well, I'm at the outpost. Let me see. Can't do a bounty, but I could train with the soldiers. Oh, I can't because that's 500. I've only got 435. All right, so that is all that Joseph's gonna, because he doesn't want to sell any Darkstone because he needs it for the grip. And that is it for day 3. So day 3, let's see what happens. We do not have a town event. And let's see if he's recognized. He is not recognized this time. No hush money. We're on day 4. Day 4, do I want to stick around for day 4? What else can I do? I can't rob the bank again. I could go to the saloon and do some gambling. Well, it might honestly be best. That robbing the bank actually ended up being pretty good for him. So maybe I just want to cut and run. My bag's full. I've got my bullets and my tomb chest. I recovered at least a little bit of the money. And oh, you know what? I was at the doc's office. Forgot somebody had mentioned I should have picked up a specimen jar to get some extra money. I did. I just completely forgot about it, and I forgot to say that I picked up the anti-venom injection. So, and that's only $10. That wouldn't have affected anything. Obviously, specimen jar is 150, which would have. Given that I was down to 35, would have made a difference. I wouldn't have been able to buy all that I wanted to, and I would have been forced to have left town at the end of the other day because I didn't have enough to pay off the hush money that I rolled. So I think that's going to be it for this episode, for Joseph's town stay. I don't think there's anything else worth doing. You know, there was a little bit of excitement as far as, you know, a little bit of hush money and spending and robbing the bank, which was pretty outstanding. But it doesn't look like anything else too exciting. This looks like it'll be a fairly short episode for you. So I want to thank everybody for continually watching and for subscribing. Hope you have fun. I know the last adventure was very lengthy, but very exciting. I hope some of the others will instill more excitement. That was certainly a fun mission to play solo, but also a fun mission when I played with a group of 4. It was very interesting. You can see kind of how the missions can be very different from each other. They're not all just the same old, same old. I think Flying Frog has done an excellent job in mixing up in the different types of missions. Now, some of them are going to feel a little bit similar because they have very similar mechanics, but they certainly have some very different ones in there as well. So, thanks again for watching. Enjoy, and stay tuned for next week's episode. Bye.